Peace. Good morning. Happy Monday. And welcome to Dictation. Yes. Man, did y'all see Game of Thrones last night? Oh, because this is Dictation, and I like Game of Thrones, we have to talk about the dicks. The two or the three, men that ain't got dicks. You know what I'm saying? Grey Worm, Lord Varys, and Theon Reek Greyjoy. Oh, Theon. I mean, it's like Grey Worm is unsullied. You know what I'm saying? These dudes was cut. They was cut. So it's like, they're supposed to take away their desire, their capacity to love, kind of like Jedis, so they don't want to be attached to anything and have any weakness. You can't exploit their weakness. Okay, it makes sense. Theon was cut, later on in life, you know what I'm saying, as a punishment, you know what I'm saying, because he was so Mr. Big Braggadocio, you know what I'm saying, Big Willie, Big Cock Theon, you know what I'm saying, that was his thing. He was supposed to be known for that. So they took it as a matter of pride, like Samson getting his hair cut, so they weakened him, you know what I'm saying. So Grey Worm was cut to be stronger. Theon was cut to be weaker. And Lord Varys, he was cut for somebody's desire to have power. You know what I'm saying? The dude, the wizard, you know what I'm saying? So Lord Varys is fighting for the people. But it was deep because, we began with the dude about to go to battle in strength. And then we got a dude, oh man, I'm sorry, newsflash. Wow. The men, okay, first, Daenerys Targaryen, queen. She got the Sand Snake queen or princess or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then she got Theon's sister, Liara, you know what I'm saying? Then it's grandma, you know what I'm saying? Tyrell. So you got these four women, right? And then the men with them, you got Grey Worm, no dick. Theon, no dick. Varys, no dick. And Tyrion got a dick, but he's a half man. Somebody help me. I mean, am I missing it or am I seeing too much? Am I seeing too much? Because then you got, I don't know, Euron, who's trying to team with Cersei, who used to sleep, with Jaime, and wow, man, but it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was real deep. You know what I'm saying? When you think about the women and their men with no penises. Oh, wow. All these women in power, the queens. I mean, it's fantasy. But then as you look at their stories, you root for them, or I root for Daenerys. I dig Cersei. You know what I'm saying? I understand, you know what I'm saying, as in dig. So it's like peeping it, seeing everything unfold. Good morning, brother. How you doing? Seeing everything unfold, you know what I'm saying, was kind of nice, but it just hit me though. When I saw Grey Worm in Missandei and he was trying to, I guess, get busy or whatever, but he can't possibly get busy. Varys never had a concern of getting busy. Theon used to always get busy. But then this dude gonna sit up there and jump ship like it's hard out there for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. And so it's like, okay, you know, back to Theon. Granted, that's traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Having that happen to you, period. And then let alone later on in life when you have grown accustomed to the use of your penis. You know what I'm saying? You got your sister and this chick about to, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, you know she bad, but you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You know she bad. But poor Theon. You know, and then right after that, here comes his uncle talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man. But what do y'all think as far as, you know, Team Daenerys with the 3 castrated, you know, teammates, Varys, Theon Greyjoy, and Grey Worm, you know what I'm saying, big time general of the Unsullied, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how does that manifest to you as far as the women in power have men with no dicks? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, Theon's a fighting man. Grey Worm's a fighting man. Varys is not a fighting man. You know what I'm saying? But how does that, you know what I'm saying, how does that carry? You know what I'm saying? Because you would assume that a dude with no dick couldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we don't know if it's root and stem. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's twig and berries. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't know if it's everything. Sticks and stones, bats and balls. Bats and balls. You know, we don't know if everything is gone. So, is there, because I'm assuming with Theon, they left his nuts, you know what I'm saying, and just took his cock, but, you know, because there still has to be, there's the testosterone, you know what I'm saying? The testosterone comes from the nuts. So if your nuts is gone, I'm sure Varys got his nuts gone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you look at his mannerisms, you know what I'm saying? And he was cut as a boy, so it's like, you know, and then he was used a little bit. So that might be why he got those little feminine tendencies. You know what I'm saying? Grey Worm was never exploited by sex, and Theon was all man. So it's just real deep on these 3 castrated dudes. You know what I'm saying? On the same team of the queen with all the women. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. You know? And then, you know, there goes Jon Snow. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Good old American Jon Snow. American Jon Snow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Good old Manosphere Jon Snow. Bastard. But you're not. Yeah, anyway. I'm having a good time, man. I enjoyed the show last night. You know what I'm saying? Having thoughts as I do this right now. Because, you know, this ain't scripted. You know what I'm saying? It's just me freestyling, talking off the top of the head. As thoughts come in, as they did, like you saw. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I really enjoy Game of Thrones, man. That's my shit. You know, I'm digging the whole, you know what I'm saying, the fact that it's back and they trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, have a whole nother series after this, because, you know, I'm going to miss it, you know what I'm saying, because it's really starting to get good. I mean, if I had a wish, I wish they'd do a whole nother one and keep this one going, because why not? You know what I'm saying, can't they? You know what I'm saying, they couldn't think of nothing else to write. I mean, at least let's have some happily ever after and have some regular human quarrels without, you know what I'm saying, White Walkers after the White Walkers are beaten. Or how's everybody gonna, you know, bring civilization back, you know, if they defeat the White Walkers and there's very few of them left? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so you got enemies on all sides, but Westeros is pretty much fucked up because everybody got killed by the White Walkers, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know, but they use, I mean, like 100 motherfuckers left, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can't really war, you gotta rebuild, you know what I'm saying? And that will change the nature of the show, you know what I'm saying? Because there's other things that they still have to deal with. They still gotta find food, shelter, rebuild whatever structures were destroyed, or leave them in ruin and just build somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like a new dawn of a new era. How would the Maesters in the Citadel, you know what I'm saying, address the history or the change up. You know, how far would the White Walkers get where they destroy the Maesters and the Citadel and all the knowledge therein? You know, so you know, it's they can go real deep. You know what I'm saying? They can go real deep. But yeah, man. But I was just getting deep off of Theon and them, man. Like, you know, just that whole idea. All those women and men with no dicks. You know what I'm saying? Dragons. They got dragons though. Maybe the men with no dicks, the 3 men with no dicks, and the 3 dragons. Maybe the 3 dragons make up for the men with no dicks. Because the dragons, spitting that fire. Skeeting that fire. Oh my gosh, Usher jokes. Anyway, let me know how you feel about what I just talked about in the section below. You know what I'm saying? Comment, like, share, subscribe, and let me know if you agree, if you have any thoughts as to why that is. You know what I'm saying? But it's fiction. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put too much in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, isn't George R.R. Martin American? You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? He's not a Brit. You know what I mean? So Game of Thrones is an American show. Flat out. You know. But yeah, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Do some push-ups. Sun is coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's still kind of cool. You know. Keep your heart pumping. Let's have a better today than we did yesterday. And that will bring us a greater tomorrow. And if anybody doesn't like what I have to say, open your mouth and let me know. I'll just dictate.